All right, welcome to episode 68. It is 5 after 7 p.m. and I just finished shooting track meet. And the night before last, and last night I shot a baseball games. So I'm going to load the pictures up to the drive and get that all up for the social media and everything. But I had some thoughts that I wanted to share. Two things. One is just kind of like reminiscing a little bit. I used to coach. I've coached baseball. I coached like a travel baseball team, and I was an assistant basketball coach for two different Tennessee teams that were both really good teams, really good head coaches. And I coached assistant coach and coached girls track. And so I just want to comment a little bit about the coaching process. Also, shout out to my son whose birthday is today and who's also finishing his RN next week. So, all right, coaching. So, if you're a basketball coach, you work in practice, you got drills, you got ball handling, you got basic fundamental stuff, and then you got strategy. And strategy is like, okay, the other team, they like to run the ball, so we want to make sure we control the ball, control the tempo, make sure we, get the rebounds, and let's, during the game, it's like, okay, this, okay, that guy's out, so a lot of strategy, a lot of coaching that goes on in a situation like that. Baseball, a lot of people say baseball is boring, and that's because the intricacies of baseball escape some people. And it's like every pitch situation, runner situation is a completely different concept. So you got runner on first and second with 2 outs, and what are you going to do? Or you got runner on first and second with no outs, completely different thing. And then say it's runner on first and second with 1 out, and the pitch count is this and that, and everything becomes really an intricate strategy. And then there's track. Track practice is like, okay, let's work on conditioning, and let's work on your fundamentals, and let's work on your form, and let's make sure that you are executing this very physically demanding sport correctly. I took 1,400 pictures today, mostly shot put and discus. 1,400. Google Drive's gonna love that. 1,400 pictures. Track strategy. All right, team, gather around. The other team is very fast, and so we need to run faster. So that's it. That's my thought. So track meets are not won by the coach's strategy. Track meets are won during conditioning and practice and making sure the baton hands off correctly and all of those kinds of things. Nothing is happening in Dropbox. Try it one more time. Dragging 1,399 pictures. Nothing. Drop files here. That's what it says. All right, I'll figure this out. Second thing, which I didn't mention in the beginning section, I got to do there he goes. I got to do the drawing for the contest winner. The contest is closed. There ended up being like 20 entries, so I'll do that another time. I think I'm gonna do like a live screen capture thing. I don't know. All right, this is the thought for the video, and this is one of those one clip videos, so almost done. All right, here we go. In episode 67, some of my students, grabbed my laptop and they did that photo booth thing and made the closing. Loved it, and I've got some feedback from other people who thought that was fantastic. And one of the students, though, and they had to do a second try because my handwriting, with this thing, wherever, is so bad. When I wrote "improve yourself," the handwriting was so bad she thought it said "imagine yourself," and so she did they did a clip where she said "imagine herself," and they we'll redo it. So they redid it. But I thought Imagine yourself is a really good piece of advice. Imagine yourself. Imagine what you can be. Imagine is like the first step before setting a goal. Does that make sense? I think it does. Imagine 5 years from now. Imagine 10 years from now. And you know, for some people in some stages of their life, they're like 10 years from now, I want to have this financial situation. I want to imagine themselves in that financial situation. Or for younger people, 10 years from now, they imagine themselves in a particular career. Imagine yourself is the first step in setting a goal. And so I just thought it was brilliant. I thought it was really worth like doing a vlog about it. And because if we don't imagine something different, we're going to basically be satisfied with how things are, perhaps. Maybe other people would argue against that, but if we imagine what we can become, or imagine institutional goals, imagine what the institution can be. You know, you started a new business and you have, you know, 1 truck. Imagine a time down the road when you have 6 trucks, or you have two locations. You're selling whatever you sell, camera gear. And you have 2 locations. Imagine what can be or what could be. And then the next step is to create a realistic, doable goal that will lead you to that thing that you imagined. It's like you have imagine a dream at the top of your wish, you know, up there. And then you look and you try to come up just, you know, below imagining the stars. You figure out a way to get to outer space. And you come up with a plan, because getting to outer space is the first step to reaching the stars. So without going into a whole lot more time on this, imagine what you can be. And following up on the episode 67, I talked about this summer, do something to improve yourself. One of those things you can do is just sit down for a little while periodically throughout the summer and imagine 5 years from now, I could be a, and then put a plan in place to get it. So that's it. So my terrible handwriting, where she couldn't even read the word improve because I wrote it so poorly. My terrible handwriting sort of inspired this video. So imagine what you can be, and then begin to work on a realistic, doable plan to reach that thing that you want to be. That's it. That's the serious note for this. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you're imagining. What do you think it's going to be like 10 years from now for you? What would you like to accomplish in 10 years? And imagine that dream. Imagine that high-end thing, and then take it from there. You want this? And so here are the things I need to do to get there. And I may not reach the stars right off. I have to get to outer space first. But there's steps I need to take in order to get to there, and then there'll be steps to take to ultimately get to that dream thing. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry about hammering on the desk. I'm sure that sounds awesome in the audio. Share, like, subscribe, comment. We'll see you in the next episode.